Let us see one next question, and with that, so we are going to understand the new concept of the dividend policy, that is Linter approach. Let us have a discussion about the Linter approach. To give explanation of the Linter approach, I take a small example. Year 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Suppose on 19 and total. Let us say that the earning per share is 20 rupees, 26, 30, 22, 24. Suppose it is like this. If at all a company is having the dividend payout ratio as half of the earning, okay, then the dividend would be 10, dividend would be 13, then it is 15, then it is 11, and then it is 12. So what is total dividend paid? 10 plus 13 plus 15 plus 11 plus 12. So total 61 rupees is paid in form of dividend out of 132 rupees of the earning. However, in this case, you can see that the dividend per share is increasing, then it is decreasing, and again it is increasing. However, it is lower than the earlier dividend of rupees 15, rupees 30. That is what we can see. This is what's the first thing. Now I am having some other recommendation. Dividend per share in the year 2015 is, listen me carefully, 6 rupees. In the year 2016 it is 8 rupees. 2017 it is 9 rupees. 2018 it is again 9 rupees. 2019 it is an amount of rupees 10. Let us say that this is X and this is Y. Again use your calculator. 6 plus 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10. So the total comes to 42. So we understand that whatever Y I have mentioned, in that the amount of the dividend that you have paid is lesser in comparison to X. In X you are having a constant dividend payout ratio, and in Y what you try to do, friends, you try to make sure that either you give an increase in the dividend or you maintain the last year dividend. In case of X, that is first one which I have shown to you, in which you are having the constant dividend payout ratio. What will happen? Your dividend per share will change like this. In the second one Y, which I have shown to you, in that what will happen? You will be having the dividend per share equal to at least the previous year dividend, or otherwise you are giving an increase in the dividend. So your diagram of the dividend will go like this. Every year either it is equal to the previous year or you give an increase in it. Linter model says that you should be paying dividend like this instead of this. As per Linter model, investors are more concerned with the amount of dividend per share instead of the dividend payout ratio. Investors will give more value to a company which is able to give the dividend payment on consistent basis. Use your calculator. 6 upon 30. 6 upon 20. 30% is the dividend payment. 8 upon 26. It is again approximately 30% dividend payment. 9 upon 13. Dividend is again 30%. 9 upon 22. In that case it is 41%. 10 upon 24. In that case it is 41%. Linter model says that, say over here, if at all there is fluctuation and even if at all there is a reduction in dividend payout ratio, even in that case the investors are not bothered about it. Investors are not concerned with the dividend payout ratio. That is what this model says. They are concerned with the absolute amount of dividend per share. Let us assume that in the year 2020, because of some reason, you are able to have the huge earning per share, let us say an amount of 50 rupees per share. In this year, if at all you pay dividend of rupees 12, even in that case the investors are happy. Investors will not think that there is a substantial decline in the dividend payout ratio. Investors will make a comparison of the absolute amount of the dividend. That is what this theory says. This theory says further, listen me carefully, that whenever you are required to make the payment of equity dividend in a situation where the earning per share has substantially increased, then in that case be careful in making payment of dividend, because whatever dividend that say you pay in this year becomes the minimum dividend to be paid in the subsequent year. That becomes your benchmark for the subsequent year performance. So if at all you are likely to maintain your earning, you may increase say the amount of dividend per share. But if at all you are not sure, then do not increase the dividend per share substantially. That is what this theory says. Right on heading, Linter model. In the right on first point, Professor John Linter had introduced this theory in the year 1956. Before I dictate further, friends, in his this dividend policy theory, he has mentioned that I have taken interviews, I have met with the directors, managing directors, managers of the public company, and I have inquired with them that say how do they design the dividend policy, and based on their recommendation, say I have formed this dividend policy theory. That is what say the kind of background that say he has given. He has given this theory after taking opinion of key person of listed companies who take decision about equity dividend payment. Full stop. Third point, as per this theory, investors are not concerned for dividend payout ratio comma, they are concerned for amount of dividend per share. Full stop. Fourth point, every year the company should make sure that amount of dividend should increase or it is at least equal to last year dividend per share. Full stop. If there is a reduction in dividend payout ratio, comma, in that case investors will not have any objection. Full stop.